ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
second down, back to Sanders. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's going to be a 19-yard loss on the play. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. On the handoff, Connor. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Murray out to his left. Murray has the first down and more. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I'll tell you, if you lined up Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson for a foot race, I think Kyler Murray might just
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Here we go. Here we go.
The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
From the gun on third down, Murray steps away to his left. He'll air this one out for Kirk, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They're going for it. Hits Murray on the move to his left. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. He'll buy some time right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, They believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. Ertz has it left side. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Vision and speed, two of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
And he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll look to run with Connor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Murray going to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Murray now to throw. Steps away. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zach Ertz there to make the grab.
And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
2nd and 5 now. Murray forced out to his left. He'll dump this one off to Connor. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rolling to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray out to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them. But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson being chased out left. 1st down and more for Jackson. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Jackson will throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Dominated, boys, dominated.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Dobbins running out of the gun. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Well, Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. Connor, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. On third down, it's Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14, Ravens nothing. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one taken just inside the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use...
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off. EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Here's Harris to return it.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll drop this one down to mix it. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. This one hauled in by Sample. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd there to make the grab. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Murray now steps away to his left. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Buying time to his left. Zach Ertz has it complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 33 yards that time. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Connor, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner taking it in from 2 yards out. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that
there he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 82 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. When you talk about Jamar Chase, one of the things that really stands out is ability to take ordinary plays and then turn those into big ones.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play he wasn't just thinking 1st down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Daniels on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
Now Murray. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flush to his right. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And out across midfield down to the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Fourth and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Burrow going for it on 4th. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Ertz has it left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now it's Burrow. He sets to fire deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are in great shape here as they take over. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on second down. Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Murray flips this forward on the jet sweep.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's Murray. On the move to his left. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First carry for James Conner. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
Boy, CeeDee Lamb so prolific in Oklahoma catching passes like this from Kyler Murray, and he's doing it at the NFL level too.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zuerlein good with a PAT.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Murray, steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares, because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Murray a give. This is Conner.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is Tony Pollard. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. On play action, Prescott. They're looking for a run, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Here's Connor. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Connor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Darrell Daniels. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Forced out to his left. And he is going to get in for the 2. Although there is a flag on the field, but it looked like a defender jumped.
the touchdown. Out is Prater to kick.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down. A first down carry by Elliott.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Prescott off play action. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down, Elliott. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Cowboys 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Moore now on the return.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Rolling to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Murray's throw taken in by Green here.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 38, Murray steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you cut down your field in a big way significantly, and the guys who play in the...
That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Zerline good with a PAT, and that will tie our game here in the third. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receive.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Murray able to connect with Christian Kirk. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. You're playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to to the corner and get upfield. But that's your chance to disrupt that play.
Disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 27, Murray. Murray has the 1st down and more. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Murray now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Murray now to throw. On the move to his left. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Prater for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Moore now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Connor. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through three quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, Connor. And he's going to have another first down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff, Connor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. third down. It's Connor, and that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these Mark can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and not already celebrating a win.
And that was the old QB one-man play there in the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just let...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.